Did it last year, but welcome again to Pagula Ice Arena. We're underway as Penn State sends it deep into the Michigan room. Barczewski covers it, and they're underway. Nazar going coast to coast off the skate of McGroarty deep into the Penn State defensive end. Simon Max the first to it, goes to the far corner. Christian Sarl retrieves for the Nittany Lions in the all-white uniforms. Puck goes out center ice, and Brindley takes over. Look at the speed. Brindley on the forehand, loses the puck, goes to the corner, backhands out to Seamus Casey near point. Casey holds, fires toward the net, deflected on, sitting out in front in the slot, still loose, comes in front, they score! Rutger McGroarty, we just talked about him in the intro, and he comes off flying. Michigan gets the wheels going. They score just 35 seconds into the hockey game.
Rutger McGroarty leading this team in points with 36, now adds his 37th, not even a minute into this game here at Pagula.
Penn State getting blitzed in the first minute. It happened against Minnesota too. Penn State conceded a drive. McGroarty's just too great of a player to leave out in front to score a goal like that.
Yeah, and you mentioned Matt getting swept in Minnesota, but Guy Gadowski did say that even though they got swept, he was great this weekend, and the coaches like to see that he's gotten back to his fun, competitive self.
Well, Josh Earnesty have a rip off the draw, laser beam goal, and a minute and 1 second in, the Wolverines are feeling real good. 2-0. Josh Earnesty slotting his 8th goal of the season, 12th point of the year. And just 3 shots for Michigan, 2 goals, and Penn State. When he went down, no penalty was called for maybe a trip, a hook, anything. But Brindley showing off that excellent skating ability, as is Seamus Casey, who holds the puck. Casey patiently drops it off, receives it back around that Big Ten logo. Gives it off, Brindley down low. He gets it back. 50 seconds to go. Here's McGroarty, centering out in front, went off the stick of a Penn State player. Brindley wides, now McGroarty fires and scores! 2 for number 2. Rutger McGroarty lets it rip. It's a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Wolverines.
Michigan, with the best power play in the nation, comes into Pagula Ice Arena, does their thing on the second power play chance that they get. It is number 2, Rutger McGroarty, making the action happen. And Michigan up 3-0 on Penn State.
A little bit of a wild sequence there. Brindley tried to knock that puck down. It came all the way around, and McGroarty.
And Tyler Paquette on the ice for Penn State, amongst others.
Puck goes loose into the far corner. Lampa goes around the goal to Simon Mack. They call him Doc on the team. Here's Sarlo. Will bank one out to the point. That puck gets away, and watch out. Here comes Earnesty. He's looking for his second tonight. Earnesty in on goal. The backhand try never got on net. And one of the Penn State players, Simon Max, without a stick, soccers it along to Sarlo. Nearly things that were going bad almost went to worse there as Earnesty nearly got his second goal of the game to make it 4-0 with a shorthanded try. Another good stick there. This one, Dylan Duke, he drives the goal in alone. Backhand, he scores! Dylan Duke, a scoop and score, makes it 4-0 Michigan. That's his 18th goal of the season, and the Wolverines can do no wrong.
Dylan Duke taking complete advantage of that side of Soulier's net that was left completely wide open. Nice little fake out.
Defend off Michigan. The Wolverines have spoiled the fun for Penn State in this one as Berger sends it to Geniev. Trying to turn around. Geniev gets it to his forehand. Driving around the goal. Looking for anything. Dowd pushes it behind. Wall back. A wraparound try. Comes loose in front. Geniev fires and scores! Well, the blue-haired guy got the crowd a little fired up, and Geniev said he wanted it a little louder. A puck came fortuitously.
Berger taking awareness there and making sure that Michigan doesn't have a shot on goal there.
There was Geniev trying to take on Edwards, and Edwards did a really nice job sealing off the Brooklyn, New York native. As Penn State sends one in front, they score! Wallback was closest to it. He leads the charge in celebrations as Penn State gets it within 2 now. Don't look now. Wallback, the rookie, 8th goal on the season. So Kerwin gathered it on the far side, just turned and threw one on the net, and Wallback found it behind Bart. And going down was Dick. Now Sarlo. Michigan's done a really nice job shoring things up defensively here since giving up that second Penn State goal. Sarlo now tries to center in front. He had Paquette on the doorstep, but that pass never got through. The Wolverines sealed off the passing lanes. Another pass in front, denied by Michigan. And here's Rutger McGroarty roaring through neutral ice into the attacking zone. He peels off on his backhand, tries to drop to Hughes, and fails to do so. Now the other way, Penn State an opportunity. Here's Crespo's shot. He scores! Jared Crespo, a laser and a beauty, makes it a one-goal game, and we've got some excitement here in Pagula Ice Arena. It's his third of mad scramble now. Penn State doing anything to try and keep it out. We're under a minute to go, and Penn State gets back on the puck. Final chance there, but Penn State struggling to get out of its own end. All-star by TJ Hughes, winning the race, and Jacques Boucaud puts it in his own net. It's all about that Michigan forecheck. Christian Berger was out of energy. He couldn't get down and win the icing for Penn State. TJ Hughes hustled down, established Michigan's forecheck, and it's kind of been the story of the game why Michigan's been the better team tonight. They've been more hungry on pucks. They've caused trouble, Penn State exiting their own zone. And with the empty net, it wasn't going to go very well. And eventually, Jacques Boucaud was just put in an area where there was just nothing he could do. And yeah, he pretty much just tucked it into his own net. So Michigan gets the 5-3 advantage. It's really hard to come back against anyone, especially Michigan, and the 4-0 lead was just too much for Penn State as the Wolverines have the 5-3 lead. I believe we're going to get a review here. Perhaps Penn State just challenging anything they can to take the goal away. You know, why not? Down 5-3, basically game over. Referees will review at the very least. You could get time put back on the clock if you're Penn State. But ultimately, the furious comeback, but Michigan really earning this one. They've been the better team tonight.
Yeah, they're saying that Gavin Brindley is going to be credited with the goal. He is on a 4-game point streak. Had an assist earlier in the night. So, 2 assists earlier in the night, and then now his own goal with the empty net. TJ Hughes credited with the assist. And yeah, if you're Penn State, you're just going to challenge, because why not? See if there's anything you can pull, put some time back on the clock. And I mean, you just saw the crowd file out from Pagula Ice Arena. Like, half the place is empty now.
Hey, even the student section cleared on out with that 5th goal for Michigan to pretty much end it. Penn State made it exciting, got the crowd back into it, but eventually, I mean, you got to credit TJ Hughes. Awesome effort, awesome play. Getting down on the forecheck. You can't discredit Berger too much. He's way out of gas there trying to chase the puck down. And Hughes wins that race with the hybrid icing rules, had for some years now. And Hughes battles it, and it's very fitting he gets credit with an assist. Now Brindley, the last one to touch it, so the puck goes into the net, and Michigan gets that 5-3 lead. On the Penn State side, at least they're looking at this for a long time. Not sure if they're looking for offsides or if they're trying to see if maybe Berger did win that race to the red dot for the icing. But nevertheless, Michigan came in here. We kind of got the whole Michigan experience, Adriana, with the Wolverines' outstanding skill, their firepower, their scoring, some of their, taking penalties, being a little undisciplined with them taking penalties some after the play. And we also saw them able to close out a game, though. They were able to work through their mistakes, and Penn State, they were able to turn them away on the road, and we'll get a ruling here and see if